Ira Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is for the morning as we're here now on December 16th, Tuesday, 2025. Well, we've had the morning advanced retail sales and the jobs report. Maybe we should go look at them, but I wanted you to see the stock market is not up on that news at this point in time. Farm payrolls came in at 64,000. They expected 50. That's an improvement, but the unemployment rate went up to 4.6%. They expected 4.4. So this proves that Fed Chair Powell knew something because he was concerned that the unemployment rate was going up. And he did state that he thought the jobs data was being overstated. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. The September number they're estimating came in at 97,000 versus the expected 45, and the November number at 69,000. The government payrolls is where you saw a drop. They dropped 5,000 from the September increase of 22, so that was most of the loss. Our participation rate actually went up. Average hourly earnings look steady. Hourly earnings month over month up 0.1%, substantially less than the 0.3 the market was looking for, and year over year was down 0.1. October retail sales flat, ex autos, they were up 0.4, double what was expected. Redbook retail sales just came out, up 5.9% for the first 2 weeks of December and up 6.2 compared to this week versus a year ago. Very shortly, we'll get the S&P Global Group preliminary manufacturing and service sector PMIs. Along at 9 o'clock, we'll be getting business inventories and then the API numbers at the end of the day, about 3:30 in the afternoon. So the reaction, well, I wish I could say positive or negative. I can't. The market rallied on the news a little bit, gave it up, and it's one of these funny days. You could go anywhere. What I am seeing is a big hit happening in the energy markets. All are coming down rather sharply. Again, I want to remind you that I think the pros are buying the 2-year note, which is up a tick, and down 4 ticks in the bonds, and down 1.5 ticks in the 10-year. So that's where I think they're at work. If you take a look at the dollar index, it did fall 24 points after the report. You've kicked up the euro, and most of the currencies have kicked up against the dollar. Last but not least, in the grain markets, still no real movement happening in them at all. Market's not impressed with the Chinese purchases, and there's questions as to just how far it'll go. So that's where you're at right now. Remember, this is the last full week of trading before we get into the Christmas period, and then we get right after that into the New Year's period, and then we get back to normal trading in January. So this will be an interesting 2 weeks. We are setting up my full office today, X the green screen. Got to do this in stages. So today will be the computers, and I'll be able to get off my portable PC and get a lot more done, which has been aggravating to me for a week and a half. But we have had nothing but snowstorms and problems. My packers finally showed up a week later and finally unpacked, and my house looks like the biggest mess I've ever seen. In any case, I'm Ira Epstein. I'll catch up with you all in the afternoon. Take care.